If you're new to coding and feeling overwhelmed by all those programming languages out there, I totally get it. It's easy to get stuck jumping from one language to another and feeling like you're getting nowhere. In this video, I'm going to give you a roadmap so you can decide which languages are the best fit for your dream tech job and help you get there faster. We'll explore different career paths and the languages that power. Now, before we get started, I need to mention that some folks might be worried about AI taking over software development jobs. That's a whole other topic, but let me just say this. AI is going to be a powerful tool for developers, not a replacement. Simply learning a programming language isn't a golden ticket to a job right away. So don't be fooled by YouTube videos giving you such promises. Landing a tech job usually takes a combination of skills. A programming language is one of them, and it's the first step. In this video, our focus is only on languages and nothing else. Now, to decide what language to learn, first you have to figure out what kind of tech career you want. So, what makes you excited? Do you like building amazing websites, mobile apps, games, or software that controls physical objects? What do you want to do? Let's talk about each of these paths and the languages they use. Let's start with web development. If you dream of building beautiful websites or even online games, this is the path for you. Now, web development has two main sides, front-end and back-end development. Front-end development is all about what the user sees and interacts with. Your key tools will be HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. With HTML, we can structure our web pages and their content. With CSS, we can make them pretty. And with JavaScript, we can make them dynamic. So we can respond to user actions like clicks and drags and do cool things. Now, backend development is the behind-the-scenes magic, databases, servers, and the logic that makes everything work. Now, here we have a few options. We can use JavaScript, Python, Java, PHP, C#, and so on. Now, as we can see, if you learn JavaScript, you can use it both for the front-end and backend development. So you don't need to learn one extra language for backend development. And guess what? If you can build both the front-end and backend together, you're essentially a full-stack developer with a higher salary. Okay, now let's talk about mobile development. Here we have two main paths, native and cross-platform development. Native development means we build apps specifically for either Android or iOS. For Android, Java is a classic choice, but Kotlin is becoming the modern favorite. For iOS, your go-to language will be Swift, but Objective-C is still used for older projects. Now, cross-platform development lets you use a single code base to create apps for both Android and iOS, saving time and resources. Here we have two popular choices for building mobile apps, React Native and Flutter. These are not programming languages, they're tools or frameworks. They allow you to build user interfaces and access things like the camera, GPS, or motion sensors. Now, depending on your location, there might be slightly more job opportunities for one or the other. So jump on popular job searching websites and do a bit of research on the job market. Now, if you want to use Flutter, you have to learn Dart. If you want to use React Native, you have to learn JavaScript. So as you can see, if you learn JavaScript, you can use it for front-end development, back-end development, and mobile development, giving you plenty of opportunities. Now let's talk about game development. To build games, we have to use a game engine. We have two popular game engines, which are Unity and Unreal Engine. Unity is a bit more beginner-friendly and is often used in small to medium-sized game studios. Unreal Engine is a bit more advanced and is used in large-scale games that are visually stunning. For Unity, you have to learn C#. For Unreal Engine, you have to learn C++. Alright, now let's talk about embedded systems. This field is all about building software that can control real-world objects like smartwatches, self-driving cars, medical robots, appliances, and so on. Here we have a few choices, C and C++, which are the tried and true languages for embedded systems. They let you talk directly to the hardware for maximum control. But you can also learn Rust, which is a newer language that is all about safety and speed. It's perfect for making sure your smart devices work perfectly without errors. Again, before deciding which language to learn, first do a bit of research and find out which language offers more job opportunities in your location. Alright, the last career path we're going to talk about is AI and machine learning, a field that is rapidly shaping how we interact with technology. If that's something you're excited about, Python is the go-to language for data science and machine learning. We also have R, which is popular for statistical computing and creating beautiful data visualizations. Now, I'm super curious, which language do you want to learn after this video? Let me know in the comments below. And